what we can see this plant. This is here the papyrus plant. The papyrus plant is a tropical and wild plant. It needs much water, high temperature to grow high or to grow up. Our ancient Egyptians discovered this plant from the swamps, from marshes of Egypt. They also consider it as a holy plant or a sacred plant for two different reasons. The first reason, it's a flower. They found the higher part looks like the rays of the sun, the down part looks like the sun disk. Both of them were the symbol of Amun-Ra, the god of the sun. If you want to see Amun-Ra, just we're going to have a look here to see the god of the sun, Amun-Ra, where we find here the sun disk upon his head. The second reason, it's a stem. Also, they looked at the stem. As you can see here, they found it takes triangular shape, the same shape of pyramids. Pyramids were the symbol of long life, everlasting, eternity, and so on. For making hold the sheets, hold the stuffs around you, similar to the ones here, actually there are different steps. In the first step, usually what we're going to use, the sharp knife, then we begin cutting the stem of the plant into pieces same like the one here. By the way, we cut the stem according to the size of the sheet which is demanded, either big, small, or middle, because the fully maturing plant is very tall, is about 3 or 4 meters high. Now moving to a new step, the knife once more, but now for removing or stripping off the green part like this, you see. For you can see the green part. Okay. Me too. So this is tough, strong, and flexible. That's why the ancient Egyptians used it before for making sandals, baskets, hats, robes, foodstuffs, and many other different things. Now moving to the inner white part. This is very important for making hold the sheets around you. We divide it into slices or strips, very thin as much as we can. About using the sharp knife, I used to do it several times in the kitchen of my wife. That's why I have bloody fingers. So now we see that it breaks because it still contains inside water and sugar inside it. That's why here we should try using 2 different tools, such as wooden hammer, then rolling pin. So firstly, the hammer, it's just to hammer it to kill fibers inside it. After that, rolling pin is just to get rid of the air gaps and water inside it. That's why we roll it.
That's amazing.
Right? Can you see what's coming out? The water inside, eh? Also, what else we can see? The result stronger than before, yeah? Much stronger, very flexible than before. Then it must be here in water. We must leave it for 6 days or 1 week. If we just leave it for 6 days or just 1 week, the result would be the yellow color, the white color, something like this one here. But if we leave it for 10 days or 12 days or 2 weeks, what we will have, the dark paper, the brown ones. All right, now moving to a new step. Using 2 pieces from any absorbing material such as linen, cotton, cartons, carpets, whatever. At this moment we have 2 pieces from carpets. Then here in horizontal lines we begin to rearrange these slices. Firstly in horizontal lines, same as the ancient Egyptians used to do. Still in horizontal lines. Remember that we don't weave it, okay? So no weaving, it's just horizontal and vertical lines, because this is the way the ancient Egyptians followed to get the first paper in the human history. Okay. Then it must be covered by 1 piece more like this. After that, in a new step, we must leave it here for another 6 days or 1 week more. Should be here under pressure or under the hand pressing machine. And instead of this machine, the ancient Egyptians used heavy stones or 2 big stones in ancient times or in ancient Egypt in the primitive way. Oh, sorry. So how about your time? Have you or haven't you?
Good time, yeah.
To stay with us for 6 days. If you haven't, after 6 days here, then 6 days here, we have a sheet like this. Very strong, very flexible. Under spots of light, you can see the horizontal, the vertical lines. Can everybody see it? Also, when we look, we can see the small brown spots resulted from the sugar inside the inner white part. Look at this one that here. On each picture, we're going to find here the artist names. It means all are hand painted on a real sheets. That's why here, if you want to buy anything, we give you guarantee certificate from the Ministry of Tourism that here we have the original sheets and the freehand printed ones